God, I wish I told my younger self never to doubt who you are. Being you is enough.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Davialyn. So today I'm going to be doing a interesting topic because I feel like there are hundreds and thousands of videos of these probably on YouTube, but I still want to talk about it. I feel like everyone's experiences are different when it comes to songwriting. So that is what I'm going to be talking about today, the ups and the downs of songwriting. So if you guys want to listen to what I have to say, please stay tuned, please like, please comment, subscribe, please share. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so I feel like this could be a great pro. Some people may think it is a con, but I think it's a great pro. Song lyrics comes to you at the most, could be inconvenient times or also a convenient time, or an idea of a song or a song title. I could be literally in the shower and lyrics comes to me. Now the con about that, I would say, I was going to try to put the pros first. It just came to me that it could also be a con, like I said, like I mentioned, because sometimes you can lose the idea, you can lose the lyrics. Yes, you can, and it's frustrating because if you are not near paper or pen or your phone or something that you can document or write it, you can lose it. So, and I'm not only talking about the writing too, it's also the melody as well. Sometimes you can lose the melody, and if you don't have a phone to record it, or if you're not near anything, it's kind of annoying. It could be inconvenient because it could be something that you really liked or you really was thinking about and now it's gone. So but it also could be convenient because you probably was trying to find something to write and you couldn't, and now you actually have something to write or idea. So yeah, so you could look at it as a good thing, you could look at it as a bad thing. Another thing I would say is songwriting can really help you convey and kind of like show your emotions. You're allowed to basically talk about your feelings. You're allowed to talk about, if you, like, let's say people talk about their breakups or people talk about their upbringings. Yeah, so I love the fact that if you're someone who is not like someone who see, I'm having the problem right now. Like I said, like I'm someone who's like, I'm bad at speaking. If you're also someone that's like bad at public speaking, me, it's very difficult. So if you have that voice, if you have the ability to write, if you're a songwriter or you're a musician, whatever, it's great to have the ability to put your emotions on paper, to write your thoughts if it's difficult to speak them. Another thing I will say is it's another form of therapy. There are some people who are going through so much, like I said, a breakup. There are people who are going through a struggle with their religion, a struggle with family, a struggle with spouse, or a struggle with just love in general. Being able to therapeutically, use music. They say that music is a big thing in therapy, but using your talent to come full circle to who you are and what your problems are is a perfect way to kind of like I said, convey your emotions as well. Okay, so another pro is that writing music, well, and I don't know if this is everybody, but I know people are like that too, can take a day or two. I feel like that is a pro because sometimes it's great to just have those juices flowing in your brain, and then you're able to like write a song or 2 songs or 3 songs. I like that. Sometimes, or most of the times, I'm able to write 2 or 3 songs in less than 2 days, and that is perfect. Yeah, so you can create a song in a day or two, and it's just like just writing, I guess. And you just go ahead and you record your vocals, you record the music or the beat, and it's perfect. Another thing I will say is that another pro is that you're doing what you love. Like, what person doesn't want to do what they love? If you're someone who's a writer, if you're someone who's, like I said, someone who expresses their emotions more through music. Like, there are people that can't tell their partners they love them, but they use music, and it's just the most beautiful thing. So I feel like doing what you love, it brings you great joy. It brings me great joy in being able to write and being able to sing what I wrote and produce it. Say, oh, okay, I want to change this. Okay, I don't want to change this. The process is so fulfilling to do. Another thing about songwriting is that you can be whoever you want to be. You could be the person in love. You can be the person not in love. Like, there are people who are happily in love who write breakup songs. There are people who don't really experience what they're saying in their song, but it's like the imagination. Like, it's something, music, like songwriting, like the realm of songwriting is so beautiful because you can really experiment. You can really have like this imagination in your head of just like it's almost like storytellers, or it's almost like people who write shows, or people who write books. Like, some of their stories are not true, but it takes a great feeling on just writing like fairy tales, or writing, anything that comes to their mind. The spectrum of songwriting is very, very like huge. It's unlimited with what you want to write and the thoughts that comes to your mind. Like, you don't always have to write from experience, okay? Like, I know that is a lot of people's songwriting strategies or how they write, but you can write from experience. But sometimes things just comes to your brain that you probably never experienced, and you shouldn't be shy away from writing something that you didn't experience. It could still be a beautiful song. It could still be something that probably down the line you do experience, and you already have a song that you wrote about it. Okay, so I talked about the pros, the great side of songwriting, but I'm going to be talking about the downsides. Now, to me, there are a couple. They're not as much. So I would say the first one is I feel like this one is everyone's I would say downside to songwriting, and that is writer's block. Trust me, everyone has writer's block. Writer's block is something that is common in any form of writing, whether you're writing poetry, whether you're writing a book, whether you're writing a show. Writer's block is so common. Writing is sometimes you might not have the ideas right away. Sometimes you might not be able to write in a moment. Like, you could be having a tough time. You could also be having a happy time, or you probably might not even have the inspiration around you to write. Sometimes inspiration does influence writing, and a lot of people can vouch for that. Like, inspiration influences, and it does make you write. Like, if something happens to you, like, you will feel the need to write it. Like, the same way in your diary, if something interesting happens to you, if something sad happens to you, you write it. And it may take a week, it may take a day, it may take even a year, but just know that it's gonna come to you. It's a time. Yes, it could suck, but like I said, that is a downside. Right now, I'm actually suffering from writer's block, but right now I could say that I know it's probably gonna be over, because it's just, now I'm not inspired, or now I'm not. And I've been like that sometimes. Like, I've been on and off years. I'm like, this is not my first time starting to write. Like, I've been writing music songs since I was like literally in 6th grade in middle school, probably even before that. But over the years, I've had years where I couldn't write a song, or I didn't have the inspiration or the drive. You're not always going to write great songs. That's just the truth. There's songs that you're gonna write that's like perfect, that are hits, and then there's songs that you're gonna write that's like not really it, misses. So it's not always gonna be, oh my gosh, you're gonna write songs. If you're a songwriter, you write great songs back to back. No, people that can tell you they recorded a song after they wrote the song and they recorded it after, they're like, oh, no, this is not it. So yeah, so you're not always going to write the best of songs, but that's what just comes with the territory of writing. I mentioned this earlier, is that you can have, this is a con, is you can have ideas and they could just go away. I said this earlier, so that could be a con. Yeah, so you can have ideas, and I'm not talking about like forgetting it, but like you could just have some ideas. So I would say, in my opinion, is always like have, as a songwriter, you should like always have some type of like notepad or something just like with you, even a phone, even a piece of paper, like anything with you, any ideas, even any melodies that you might have. Always, when you have an idea, always document it. Like I remember when I was in middle school, I had like this mini, it was an MP3 player. I would use that MP3 player, and any song that came to my mind, I would literally just record it. I would just record it. Even if it was a melody, even if it was a hum, even if it was something, a lyric, I would I would record that in my MP3 player. And then obviously I got an iPod, I did the same thing, and I got an iPad and I did the same thing. I also have notebooks, composition notebooks that I use also to write my music. So just always have stuff around you. Like my phone, I also have like recordings of me like humming something or humming a tune or writing something. Okay, so this is the end of the video, you guys. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you guys in another video, and please like, comment, subscribe. The music on this channel, you guys, go listen to them, go stream them. I'm gonna have them linked below, and go watch my other video that I posted. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.